18-year-old Adam Johnson was in a devastating car crash last year that almost left him as a paraplegic. But this Christmas, Adam shares his story of how he recovered.
I made the decision to speed home really, really fast. I was doing 65 and 35, and the roads were super slick. It just rained, and as an inexperienced driver, I really didn't know how to drive in the rain and how to control the car right. And so I was taking a turn at 65 miles per hour, and I hydroplaned and jacked the wheel all the way to the right, and then I kind of knew I was going to crash, and I just put my head down at the time.
The devastating part of his injury was that he sustained a spinal cord injury where the upper portion of his torso was separated from the lower portion. His thoracic spine was separated and fractured, dislocated, and the ensuing injury to the spinal cord itself occurred. In Adam's case, a thoracic spinal fracture where he would not have use of his legs nor have use of his bowel and bladder. So regaining function from these injuries is rare at best.
Well, the doctor said he'd probably never walk again. I mean, probably, one of the first things that crossed our minds is that, we live in a colonial and all the bedrooms are upstairs, and how are we going to live like that? What's Adam's life going to be like? We didn't want him to know in the beginning because we didn't want him to think that he wasn't going to walk again.
Saying, Adam, if it doesn't come today, it's definitely going to come tomorrow. Eventually everything will be all right and you'll be back to school. So that kind of pushed me to keep going and get better. And then once they told me a couple weeks after the accident that I was never supposed to walk again, I was kind of that was a big thing, doctors telling everyone that they can't do something. It's, never listen to that, just keep pushing until you succeed, and if you don't, just keep trying, and eventually it will come.
Adam made a recent trip to the Neptune Hospital to give thanks to the team who helped him recover. That includes his surgeon, Dr. Laspinoso.
He was my guardian angel at the time. He gave me the chance to become better and get back to my old life.
It's just I'm proud to have really made a difference in his life. I think he's an inspiration. I think he is going to make a difference. I think you're going to hear from this kid some way, somehow, and I'm hoping that he's going to make a difference in someone else's life.
It is such a miracle that he is recovered so far.
Last Christmas I just got out of the hospital and was still a little iffy about everything, but this Christmas is totally different. I'm pretty much 95% better. Everything's come back, and instead of just asking for stuff this year, it's just kind of I'm more enjoying the family presence.
This is Gina Columbus reporting for the Asbury Park Press.